The 1985 animated television series M.A.S.K was based on the action figures of the same name produced by Kenner Products. M.A.S.K is an acronym for Mobile Armored Strike Kommand. Command is spelled with a K because it's the 80s, and it depicts a specialized task force led by Matt Trakker. The team operates armored vehicles that can transform and also utilize superpowered helmets, simply known as masks. But their ongoing conflict against the terrorist organization called V.E.N.O.M, which stands for Vicious Evil Network of Mayhem, is an eye for an eye sort of relationship. V.E.N.O.M's primary objectives revolve around financial swindling, pursued through various illicit activities such as robbery, extortion, counterfeiting, kidnapping, and attempts to steal historical artifacts. The series consistently illustrates Team M.A.S.K's efforts to foil these criminal endeavors by highlighting how both factions often employ similar technologies and tactics, but it is their opposing purposes that fundamentally separate them. However, it's these similarities that got fans' attentions and built a fan base that's a staunch one even today. The similarities include these masks and their vehicles, and it's these very aspects that we're about to explore in our video today. So buckle up and join us for an in-depth examination of these classic masks, the incredible superpowers, and the transforming vehicles from the classic 80s animated series M.A.S.K. Anyways, before we get too deep into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to the channel. It's a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. M.A.S.K, Team Masks, the heroes. Spectrum. Spectrum is the main mask of Matt Trakker. Trakker is the founder and the inspiring leader of M.A.S.K, who serves as the lead protagonist of the whole franchise. A multi-millionaire and a dedicated philanthropist, Matt optimizes his vast resources by investing them in fighting crime. This deep commitment of his stems from a personal tragedy. He was one of the original creators of M.A.S.K's advanced technology, collaborated with his brother, Andy Trakker, and another inventor named Miles Mayhem. However, Mayhem betrayed both of them in a brutal manner, which resulted in Andy's death. He also ended up stealing half the technology to form a similar rival faction. But back to M.A.S.K, we have Matt Trakker leads his team with great courage and enthusiasm. He never shies away from taking the responsibility of embarking on the most dangerous parts of a mission himself. Powers/function. Spectrum, being Trakker's primary and most iconic mask, also serves as the M.A.S.K team's landing gear. Its core capabilities include multi-vision scanning, which allows Matt to see in infrared, X-ray, and even to generate holograms. Beyond vision, Spectrum can also fire sound waves strong enough to cause deafening. Along with that, it can enable free-fall flight and also unleash accurate laser blasts. But its main power is the control and creation of light and energy sources, famously demonstrated in an episode titled V.E.N.O.M, when it transformed destructive heat into harmless sunlight. Associated vehicle, Thunderhawk. The Thunderhawk is the signature vehicle of Matt Trakker. It's a striking red Chevrolet Camaro that transforms rapidly into a gull-winged fighter jet. This versatile transformation was first seen in Episode 1, which makes it an essential asset for ground as well as air operations.
They must be near the entrance, guys. Moving in.
Ultra Flash. Matt Trakker occasionally uses an alternate mask called the Ultra Flash. The mask's resourceful leader occasionally opts for the Ultra Flash mask for specific tactical scenarios. While his primary Spectrum mask offers a more versatile range of abilities, Ultra Flash crucially specializes in non-lethal incapacitation and in gaining a strategic advantage. Powers/function. The Ultra Flash's mask includes a set of key powers. A very essential power is the emission of a powerful flashing light can result in blindness, which is designed to temporarily disorient criminals. It allows masked agents to gain the upper hand without eventually resorting to a more aggressive option. It basically functions as a flashbang controlled by humans, capable of delivering precise and hammering blast of light. This mask, first seen with Trakker in his Rhino uniform in Episode 3, is solid proof of M.A.S.K's innovativeness in their tactical approach during times of conflict. Associated vehicle, Rhino. When Matt Trakker chooses his Ultra Flash mask, he's often seen driving the Rhino. This vehicle is a maroon-colored Kenworth W900 semi-tractor that goes through a dramatic transformation into a hardcore mobile defense platform and command center. The Rhino also features a key detachable all-terrain vehicle, allowing an added level of agility during off-road pursuits or even in cases of observation from the main platform. By making its first show appearance in Episode 1 itself, the Rhino provides a heavy and robustly armored base for operations and stands out with its features as a vehicle strong enough by itself compared to the Thunderhawk. Gulliver! Calhoun Burns, also known as Cowboy, wears the mask named Gulliver. Burns is a uniquely essential member of the M.A.S.K team. He brings a diverse skill set to their operations on many different levels. He's an architect, great knowledge, and a mind for design and structure, which ends up complementing his expertise as a specialist in construction and demolition. In his spare time, Cowboy indulges in a calmer pursuit as he raises horses. It's hinted to be a hobby wrapped as a metaphor that perhaps hints at his calm demeanor even when under pressure. Powers/function. Gulliver is Calhoun Cowboy Burns' special mask, and it possesses a truly extraordinary ability to temporarily enlarge or shrink objects and even living beings. Funnily, this isn't limited to external targets. Cowboy can even use the mask to enlarge or shrink himself. This ability provides him immense flexibility with tactics, whether it's used for infiltration by shrinking to get through defenses, to create diversions by enlarging objects, or even by altering the level of obstacles on the battlefield. Associated vehicle, Raven. Calhoun Cowboy Burns operates the sleek, distinctive black Chevrolet Corvette called the Raven. This vehicle is more than just a high-performance sports car. One of its impressive features is the ability to transform by converting itself into a versatile seaplane. This allows M.A.S.K to conduct operations on land as well as water. An interesting fact about this is that according to the original toy line color guides, the Raven was initially intended to be named Vampire.
Lifter on!
Lifter. The Lifter is the mask of Bruce. He's a pivotal agent of M.A.S.K and well known as a highly skilled design specialist and mechanical engineer. His areas of expertise extend even to cave exploration, possessing great engineering knowledge. This makes him invaluable for both field operations as well as the intricate designs of M.A.S.K's advanced technology. Along with the help of Alex Sector and Buddy Hawks, Bruce is mainly responsible for the essential maintenance and development of all M.A.S.K vehicles by ensuring their readiness for combat. He often drives the formidable Rhino, and he's the team's intellectual and technical backbone. Powers/function. Lifter is the signature mask of Bruce and is mostly worn when he's driving the Rhino. Its main power allows him the extraordinary ability to control gravity and get objects levitating regardless of their weight. This anti-gravity field can lift even the most heavy obstacles and targets. A memorable demonstration of this power occurred in the episode titled The Plant Show, where it's shown that Bruce famously used his lifter mask to levitate the massive Rhino itself effortlessly. Associated vehicle, Rhino. The Rhino is considered to be the powerhouse vehicle of the M.A.S.K team and is often commanded by Bruce, driven by Matt Trakker or Alex Sector at times, with the latter even serving as its system operator. This dominating vehicle transforms from a crimson-shaded Kenworth W900 tractor rig into a powerful mobile defense unit. The Rhino is also equipped with a detachable all-terrain vehicle, enhancing its endurance for various terrains and situations.
Don't tell me you lost them. What do you think? We got ESP? Which one do you think?
Penetrator. Buddy Hawks is the prime user of the Penetrator. Buddy Hawks, also referred to as Clutch, is an essential member of the M.A.S.K team as he is key in serving multiple roles. His occupation is that of a skilled mechanic, someone who's primarily responsible for maintaining all of the high-tech vehicles of M.A.S.K. His role extends to also being an attendant at Boulder Hill, the team's cleverly disguised gas station headquarters, which he helps maintain as part of their cover. Beyond his expertise in mechanics, Hawks is a master of disguise and can be seen seamlessly blending in as an ordinary citizen, and at times even creates chilling deceptions. One such occurrence had him posing as a V.E.N.O.M agent and an intelligence expert infiltrate their ranks. Powers/function. Penetrator is Buddy Hawks' primary mask, and it grants him the extraordinary ability to simply pass through solid objects, which ends up making him intangible. This was even demonstrated in the episode titled Highway to Terror, where he's seen activating the Penetrator to become unaffected by dangerous darts thrown at him. This power allows him to also go through walls and other physical barriers, adding to the evasion capabilities that are key to M.A.S.K's missions. Associated vehicle, Firecracker/Hurricane. Buddy Hawks is primarily associated with the Firecracker, often serving as its co-pilot alongside Hondo McClane, and he also occasionally pilots the Hurricane. The Firecracker, however, transforms from an orange-colored pickup truck to a recon truck with a high platform. The vehicle also includes a motorcycle inside it. All in all, the Firecracker comes in handy for Buddy Hawks as it showcases his mechanical expertise and intelligence, along with the clever resilience he brings to the table in cases of adversity, especially when he's using the Penetrator.
Looks like a couple of Talon scouts. Hold on!
Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is the mask used by the highly charismatic Brad Turner, who's also a popular rock musician as well as a highly skilled agent. His personality can be characterized as someone who's friendly, laid back, and very calm under pressure. These traits serve him well in high-stakes mask operations. His career as a musician provides an excellent cover for his secret covert activities, as it allows him to travel far and wide and gather intelligence without much suspicion. Powers/function. Brad Turner's primary mask, Hocus Pocus, has the ability to project a realistic-looking hologram of whatever the wearer desires accurately at whatever point they're looking at. The implied explanation of the science behind this suggests that a device installed converts Brad's mental images into convincing three-dimensional projections, granting Brad the ability to create diversions, deceive enemies, and even set up clever traps. Associated vehicle, Condor. The Condor is Brad Turner's signature vehicle and M.A.S.K's go-to for light assault. The vehicle transforms from a distinct-looking lime green motorcycle into a customized one-man assault helicopter. This swift transformation lets Brad easily transition from ground-based pursuits to aerial combat by providing ease in maneuverability and mobility. The Condor's design perfectly complements and furthers the deceptive nature of the Hocus Pocus mask as well, helping in deploying illusions and escaping quickly when necessary.
Everyone, activate your neutralizers!
Jackrabbit. Alex Sector, also called Megabyte, is the user of Jackrabbit. Hailing from Britain, he's an intelligent and multi-talented agent for M.A.S.K. He serves as the team's primary expert in communications and computers, as well as their zoology specialist. Outside of his M.A.S.K. duties, Alex owns an exotic pet store and works as a veterinarian. According to the M.A.S.K. computer database, his expertise extends to valuable metals too, among a wide range of other fields. His action figure was famously included in the Boulder Hill playset. Alex often serves as the system's commander for the Rhino by coordinating its advanced functions. Powers/function. Alex Sector's primary mask, Jackrabbit, is a versatile piece of equipment that he uses regardless of the vehicle he's driving or co-driving, including the Rhino. Its primary power grants him the ability to levitate in the air for brief periods and even allows him to fly short distances. This mobility in the air is a consistent feature in nearly every episode where Alex appears to help the team quickly navigate difficult terrain or to avoid Venom attacks. Associated vehicle, Rhino. Alex Sector is often associated with the Rhino as its system's commander, coordinating its various functions from within the huge battle truck. The Rhino itself is a tractor-rig, crimson-colored Kenworth W900 that transforms into a mobile defense unit with an ATV that's detachable. It's usually driven by Bruce Sato. Alex's role as systems commander allows him to optimize and capitalize on the Rhino's capabilities. He uses his knowledge to ensure its powerful systems are always efficiently running.
One high drive coming up.
Backlash. Dusty Hayes uses Backlash. He's a multi-talented and quite often laid-back member of the M.A.S.K. team. He's known for his unique combination of skills. Occupationally, he cooks pizza and is also a skilled scuba diver. When on M.A.S.K. missions, Dusty, in spite of his relaxed and composed demeanor, thoroughly ends up enjoying the action unfolding, and at times, he's seen getting a bit worked up in battle scenes. He has an obvious southern twang in his voice and often uses regional sayings and lingo. His extensive set of skills includes being a stunt driver on land as well as on water, showcasing a high level of vehicular control. He's also apparently knowledgeable in the subject of Western history and also has a track record of prior assignments in Hong Kong. Along with that, he's a certified terrain specialist with expertise in tracking and demolitions. All of these make him a very valuable asset to the M.A.S.K. team. Powers/function. The main power of Dusty's signature mask, Backlash, allows him to create a lash of energy that serves as a powerful defensive tool as well. This energy lash can act as a repellent for enemy attacks and effectively deflect incoming forces and projectiles. Associated vehicle, Gator. Backlash is Dusty Hayes' primary mask, predominantly worn when he's driving the Gator, though he notably wore it while driving the Rhino in episode 24, titled Counterclockwise Caper. The Gator is one of M.A.S.K's highly adaptable vehicles, which has been occasionally driven by Gloria Baker as well, who officially serves as its co-pilot. This versatile vehicle transforms from an orange-colored Jeep CJ7 Renegade vehicle for the off-roads into a unique arrangement where a speedboat is stored above the base, ready to be deployed. Making its first appearance in Episode 1, the Gator provides M.A.S.K. with essential capabilities with land-to-water transition while perfectly tagging along for the defensive power of Dusty Hayes' Backlash mask. Aura. Aura is a mask used by the sole female agent of M.A.S.K, Gloria Baker. She embodies an interesting blend of sharp athletic prowess and intellect. She's a race car driving champion and also a very highly skilled martial artist who holds black belts in both karate and kung fu. This greatly contributes to her driving skills and hand-to-hand combat abilities. But her intellectual capabilities are equally impressive, with a background in archaeology and structural engineering knowledge, along with the comprehensive education she received in her college in Athens, Greece. This diverse set of skills makes her an indispensable asset to the M.A.S.K team. Powers/function. Aura, also known as Collider, provides Gloria with powerful defensive as well as offensive capabilities. Its primary function, as in the name itself, is to generate an aura of protective energy that can envelop not just Gloria herself, but also her vehicle and even other objects. This energy field functions mainly by absorbing incoming energy, such as laser blasts or even the force from missile impacts and explosions. It usually either dissipates harmlessly or absorbs it directly into the mask. The absorbed energy can then be converted and fired back as well, and this time as a high-powered laser beam, which effectively turns an enemy's attack against them. The mask's aura can scale to cover objects as large as a truck or as small as a penny. However, prolonged or excessive absorption can cause the mask to overheat and potentially be damaged. Additionally, aura can offensively absorb power from other vehicles and machines in a leech-like manner, causing them to stall or cease to function. This, however, is a taxing feat for the mask. Associated vehicle, Shark. Gloria Baker's primary vehicle is the Shark, a distinctive white sports car in the form of a Porsche 928 enhanced with yellow stripes. This sleek vehicle possesses a remarkable transformation as it can convert into an attack submarine. In its submarine mode, the Shark even gains 2 hood fins or stabilizer fins, 2 rudders in the rear, and a periscope to navigate underwater. The rear wheels also convert into propulsion turbines, which allows for efficient movement while submerged. This unique land-to-sea capability and adaptability makes the Shark, along with Gloria's Aura mask, a necessary tool for the M.A.S.K team during battles.
Boomerang on!
Ricochet. Ricochet is a mask used by Ace Riker, a distinguished member of the M.A.S.K team. With an impressive background as a former NASA test pilot, it's not surprising that his experience translates directly into his phenomenal skills and abilities as an expert in space missions, while also being a very skilled air fighter. His area of expertise extends to astronomy, which provides him with an even better understanding of extraterrestrial and airborne environments. Despite his experience in high flying, Ace maintains a very grounded cover occupation as the owner of a hardware store by seamlessly blending into everyday life while at the same time remaining alert for M.A.S.K operations. Powers/function. Ricochet, which is also known as Boomerang, is the primary mask of Ace Riker. It's predominantly worn when he pilots his unique vehicle, the Slingshot. The main power of Ricochet allows Ace to shoot an energy boomerang. This isn't just a projectile of any sort, but rather an energy construct that's capable of piercing through any type of solid object or item. This makes it an amazing combative tool and a powerful attack for breaching defenses, disarming threats, and even clearing the path of obstacles or barriers for M.A.S.K operations. Associated vehicle, Slingshot. The Slingshot is Ace Riker's signature vehicle. It was introduced towards the very end of the first season and was also featured in the Racing series episodes. It looks like a white recreational van, but secretly shelters a deep secret. This vehicle can split itself in half and reveal a secret launch ramp from which a red sonic jet is deployed. This incredibly unique design grants Ace the ability to launch into aerial combat or for reconnaissance missions from seemingly unknown locations. The Slingshot made its first show appearance in episode 48 and instantly became synonymous with Ace Riker's expertise in aerial space as well as the cutting power of his Ricochet mask. Blaster 2. Blaster 2 is seen to be used by Hondo McClane, a specialist in weapons and a vital tactical strategist on the M.A.S.K team. His sharpness and quick thinking for strategic decisions make him an essential asset in planning M.A.S.K's operations. By day, he maintains a cover as a history teacher at a high school. This academic background is frequently used as leverage during missions, as his knowledge of academic history often proves essential in understanding the motivations behind their rivals' V.E.N.O M schemes, especially when those schemes involve involve historical treasures or artifacts, which comes up surprisingly a lot. Initially, Hondo was associated with the vehicle Firecracker. However, after the destruction of Firecracker in the episode titled A Matter of Gravity, he was assigned a new automobile, which was then named Night Stalker, but later renamed Hurricane due to the name rights owned by Mattel for the term Night Stalker. Powers/function. Blaster 2 is Hondo McClane's second main mask, which he primarily wears as the driver of the Hurricane. Its main power is similar to its predecessor, Blaster 1, but with an enhanced and refined upgrade in its capabilities, as it fires double laser beams instead of a single one. This upgrade offers additional offensive firepower and allows him to engage targets with greater intensity and precision. This became the go-to mask of Hondo once he started driving the Hurricane. Associated vehicle, Hurricane. The Hurricane is one of the most powerful vehicles of the masks, which is frequently driven by Hondo McClane, and sometimes by Buddy Hawks. This distinctive turquoise-colored vehicle transforms from a Chevrolet Bel Air 57 streetcar into a tank-hunting, six-wheeled assault vehicle. More than being just an offensive machine, the Hurricane is also considered for field command purposes by helping Hondo with a strong platform for tactical oversight and coordination during missions.
Sniper mask, fire!
Venom Team Masks. Villains. Viper. Viper is the main mask of Miles Mayhem, the cunning and cruel founder, as well as the leader of Venom, who serves as the main villain of the M.A.S.K franchise. He relentlessly asserts his authority, demanding absolute success from his agents. Mayhem intends to exact vengeance against M.A.S.K in a malicious manner. This causes him to react poorly when his plans are foiled, yet surprisingly, he forgives his agents to ensure their continued loyalty and support. His backstory involves him betraying the original M.A.S.K team he co-founded with Matt Trakker, and in the comics, he's shown to have killed Matt's brother Andy as well, mainly to steal half the M.A.S.K technology to create Venom. While he predominantly uses Viper, he occasionally wears his Python mask when co-driving Outlaw, keeping Viper in storage on those occasions. But keep in mind that Viper is still Mayhem's primary mask. Powers/function. Viper is also the leading mask for the entire Venom team and is often used when piloting the Switchblade. Its primary powers include firing streams of intensely corrosive poison that can practically eat its way through anything. The mask computer in the episode Mardi Gras Mystery identified its acid compound as something that contains 15% carbolic acid, 9% neutrino dioxide, and the remainder being hydrogen suspension. On certain occasions, like in the episode The Magma Mole, Mayhem can be seen sometimes referring to this mask as Sniper, and it still responds to his commands. Associated vehicle, Switchblade. Now, the Switchblade is Venom's leading vehicle, primarily piloted by Miles Mayhem, though Vanessa Warfield is also seen operating it occasionally. It transforms from a distinctive blue-colored assault helicopter into a smooth stealth jet fighter. The toy version featured an orange missile kept hidden under the fuselage and spinning chopper blades which could be activated with a button. The Switchblade is a powerhouse asset that perfectly complements the aggressive leadership of Mayhem and the power of his Viper mask.
Keep them away from the treasure!
Python. Also used by Miles Mayhem, who chooses Python as his secondary mask, this one showcases his versatility with tactics beyond his primarily opted Viper mask. While often seen as the co-driver of the Outlaw, he also pilots the Switchblade occasionally with this mask. And in the episode titled Fog on Boulder Hill, Mayhem could be seen commandeering the Piranha while wearing the Python mask. It just goes to show the adaptability across different Venom vehicles and mission types. Powers/function. Python, as Miles' second mask, is primarily considered distinct by its ability to fire a gripping wire. Note that this wire isn't just your typical cable, it's a kind of wire that allows the mask to generate constrictive bands of energy, which is designed to neutralize targets. Unlike the burning power of Viper, the Python offers a less lethal, yet highly effective control method. It enables Mayhem to capture vehicles, objects, and even individuals during their operations and missions. Associated vehicle, Outlaw. The Outlaw is one of the Venom team's most formidable vehicles. It's primarily driven by Nash Gory, with Miles Mayhem occasionally serving as the vehicle's co-pilot, which is a role where he is often seen opting for his Python mask. This vehicle appears as a daunting, dark-shaded tanker truck. However, the Outlaw goes through a dramatic transformation as it converts itself into an assault installation and a center for mobile command. First appearing in episode 47, the Outlaw has since provided Venom with a heavily armed mobile base with influential abilities and one that launches attacks from almost any location, which makes it an ideal platform for Python's capabilities. Torch. Torch is utilized by Cliff Dagger, a prominent agent of Venom who serves as the brute force of the organization. Instantly recognizable by his red beanie and eye patch, Cliff is portrayed as someone who possesses exceptional strength, though he's slow-witted at times. Miles Mayhem usually limits him to simple physical work due to his obvious lack of intelligence, especially in later episodes. However, in early episodes, Cliff displayed a surprising level of understanding when it came to Venom's competence in their criminal activities. He's a skilled expert in demolitions, a convicted arsonist, and a formidable bare-knuckle brawler. While generally not the sharpest of the bunch, his knowledge of explosives allowed him to showcase a degree of level-headedness unless he was provoked. Cliff is also known for his constant and unentertaining jokes and puns, which fall flat with his Venom colleagues. Powers/function. Torch is Cliff Dagger's main mask and is primarily worn when he's driving his vehicle, the Jackhammer. Its core power allows Cliff to shoot great amounts of fire, which effectively turns him into a human-controlled flamethrower. Associated vehicle, Jackhammer. The Jackhammer is one of Venom's power-packed vehicles exclusively used by Cliff Dagger. It transforms itself from a 4x4 black Ford Bronco into a heavily armored assault vehicle. The Jackhammer boasts weaponry, including an anti-aircraft turret with a seat and laser guns, an armored hood for extra protection, and along with that, 2 reciprocating cannons right at the front. The cartoon version has a total of 4 cannons, whereas the toy model includes an additional machine gun on the turret, which brings its total to 5. The Jackhammer and the Torch mask both do a pretty good job of reflecting Cliff's explosive, brute tendencies in general, and his role as Venom's demolitions expert, making them key elements in Venom's arsenal, especially during the first season of the cartoon. Stiletto. Stiletto is used by Sly Rax, a cunning agent of Venom who specializes as a con man, an espionage artist, and a weapons expert. Despite his dangerous set of skills, Rax is famously known to be lazy, and sometimes he often falls asleep on the job, much to the annoyance of his colleagues. He enjoys situations with unfair odds, either in his favor or even as a spectator. Rax frequently teases Cliff Dagger and is vividly abusive towards Nash Gory for his sycophant-like behavior towards Miles Mayhem. He often complains when tasks don't please him and whenever things don't go his way. Funnily, animals, insects, and birds consistently seem to dislike Rax, frequently attacking or chasing him throughout the series. Powers/function. Sly Rax's main mask, Stiletto, is primarily used when he's on the vehicle Piranha. Its main power is the ability to shoot an unlimited supply of little darts with barbed tips. The mask generates these darts instantly from dust in the air and turns them into projectiles with diamond-hard carbon within seconds, causing them to glow and appear as if they were formed from light. These darts can be fired rapidly in machine gun-like bursts. Stiletto also features an inbuilt line-of-sight guidance system, which allows Rax to shoot darts with extreme accuracy whenever he focuses his eyes. Once lodged, these darts become exceptionally difficult to dislodge. Additionally, the Stiletto mask can form a watertight seal around the wearer when submerged, containing a small oxygen supply and also a mini rebreather for short underwater breathing durations. Associated vehicle, Piranha. The Piranha happens to be the Venom vehicle that's piloted by Sly Rax. It's like a motorcycle with an attached sidecar that boasts a unique capability. The sidecar itself detaches to turn into a submarine for a single occupant. Along with that, it has a couple of front-mounted water cannons and stabilizer fins, and also a canopy that seals shut to ensure the boat is watertight.
Sawblade on!
Sawblade. Sly Rax utilizes Sawblade as his second mask, specifically in the racing series. While his personality when associated with this mask remains consistent, his tendency for unfair fights, teasing Cliff Dagger, and his general dislike of arduous work are a few areas where he tones it up a notch. The racing series sees him operating a new set of specialized gear. On an aesthetic level, the Sawblade mask is identical in design to his Season 1 mask, Stiletto, but with a predominantly bluish color shade, replacing Stiletto's classic black and gray. His racing series attire features a dark red jacket, black pants, and bluish boots, differing from his earlier green, blue, and black uniform. Powers/function. As the name vividly suggests, the Sawblade mask's primary power is to spew out rapidly rotating saw blades. These tiny yet damaging projectiles are usually key to unleashing a continuous attack on enemies and causing a great deal of damage to their vehicles too. These saw blades are scary tools to face in the fast-paced environment of the racing series. The ability to launch these slashing blades from his mask allows Sly Rax to engage targets effectively while operating the large pit stop catapult. Associated vehicle, Pit Stop Catapult. Now, the Pit Stop Catapult is a unique Venom vehicle that's featured exclusively in the racing series, with Sly Rax serving as the official operator. This vehicle disguises itself as an armored gasoline stand, a roadside object designed to blend into the racing environment. However, it quickly transforms into a powerful mobile catapulting grinder. Its fueling pump converts into a catapult arm, which Rax uses to hurl large tires at M.A.S.K vehicles. Additionally, a sign on the stand folds down to reveal a sawtooth shredder and a rocket launcher, adding to its destructive capabilities. The Pit Stop Catapult is one of 3 transforming roadside objects introduced in M.A.S.K Season 2, alongside Alex Sector's Collector and Dusty Hayes' Billboard Blast.
Deadlier than a rattler. Whip on.
Whip. Whip was chosen by Vanessa Warfield, who happens to be a highly effective and cunning member of the faction, and also the only female agent in Venom. She specializes in intelligence and espionage. She possesses a taunting personality, often finding comfort in the misfortunes of her Venom comrades, particularly Sly Rax. Vanessa primarily relies on her infiltration expertise and disguise skills, though she often utilizes her demolition skills as well. When forced into direct combat, she fights dirty and aggressively leverages her mask and vehicle to target her opponents. Despite her general lack of affection for her teammates, she displays genuine care for her trained ravens, as shown in the episode called The Riddle of the Raven Master. Interestingly, in the series finale titled Cliffhanger, she is unexpectedly impressed and swayed by M.A.S.K agent Brad Turner's gentleman-like conduct. Powers/function. Whip is worn by Vanessa Warfield, regardless of whether she's driving her Manta or co-piloting the Switchblade. Its primary power lets her create an energy whip or emit long and powerful strings of electronic energy. This unique weapon helps harm her enemies without requiring much physical contact, adding more aggression in their means of offense. Associated vehicle, Manta. The Manta is Vanessa Warfield's primary vehicle, which transforms from a distinctive purple sports car, a Nissan 300 ZX Z31, into a sleek assault jet. This dual-mode vehicle offers her great speed as well as the ability to maneuver freely, which enables her to execute aerial attacks and rapid ground maneuvers very swiftly. The Manta made its first appearance in Episode 2, establishing itself as a key component of Venom's aerial and espionage capabilities and allowing Vanessa to pursue targets relentlessly.
Magna-Beam on!
Magna-Beam! This mask is used by Bruno Shepard, who notoriously goes by the nickname Mad Dog. He's said to be one of the toughest and most dangerous agents in Venom. He's a specialist in hand-to-hand combat, and his history of convictions for kidnapping and violent offenses just acts as a testament to his brutality. Bruno sports an orange mohawk and multiple tattoos across his arms and chest, which makes him visually unique. While possessing immense brute force, comparable to the likes of Cliff Dagger, Shepard is depicted as someone who is significantly more clever. In a surprising display of skill, he has been proven as a master of disguise, as seen in the episode called For One Shining Moment, where he convincingly imitated Brad Turner's voice and disguised himself as Officer Sean O'Malley. This skill is key to his rivalry with Clutch Hawks from the M.A.S.K side. Powers/function. Magna-Beam is primarily worn when Bruno is driving his vehicle, the Stinger. Its core powers allow it to retract, repel, and even rip apart any magnetic object, including metals that are exposed to magnetic forces or fields. This formidable ability gives Bruno proper control over metallic environments, enabling him to manipulate vehicles, disarm opponents, and even destroy structures composed of magnetic materials, all of which makes him a truly destructive force during battle. Associated vehicle, Stinger. The Stinger is Bruno Shepard's signature vehicle. It's an orange Pontiac GTO that undergoes a menacing transformation into a tank. This powerful vehicle is further equipped with a metal claw kept hidden in the trunk that may come in handy during close quarters combat. The Stinger made its first appearance in episode 43. Intriguingly, the vehicle was referred to as Scorpion in several episodes, keeping in mind its aggressive and predatory nature and a name well suiting Bruno Shepard's combat style and the magnetic manipulation of his Magna-Beam mask.
Bruno!
Outro! And that concludes this deep dive video of ours into the incredible work of M.A.S.K. This classic 80s animated series remains legendary for many reasons, and we hope you had fun learning and revisiting its iconic masks, classic transforming vehicles, and the unique superpowers that were brought to life. We certainly had a fun time exploring these memorable characters and their quirks with you. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing, share it with your friends, and let us know your favorite character from the M.A.S.K series down below. As always, thanks for watching Marvelous Videos, and for more such content, check out our channel. Until next time, stay safe and stay marvelous.